Hello everyone. For the first time this year, you have your co-teacher vlog actually done by the LEGO version of Mr. Niewame. So happy Wednesday, August 28th. Let's take a look at the objective. I can work with a small group of peers to complete a challenge. We'll be working on a challenge activity for the next 3 days with your small groups that you commonly work with. So let's take a look at the challenge. It's a story that I'm here to tell you about because it actually almost happened to me, and I'm really glad it didn't. So let's take a look. So our story starts here. Can you help your team help the lone survivor escape off an island? And like I said, I'm not the lone survivor, but I almost went on this cruise. You can see here's our LEGO boat. Not too long ago, a group of adventurous travelers set sail for a week on the open seas. Unfortunately, on the second night, a great storm came upon them while they slept in the cabin below the deck. Here's our captain. He was a real winner. The violent storm tossed the passengers from one side of the ship to the other. The captain, who you see pictured behind me, tried to take control, but was knocked overboard by a massive wave. There he goes. You can see him right there in the corner. So eventually, the ship came to a crashing halt when the storm threw it into a rocky shore of a deserted island. Sadly, the only person who survived was Sir Harley Houndstooth III. So it's your job to help him survive the island and get back to the civilized world. Are you and your group up to the challenge? We're going to find out. Today's first challenge is to construct a hut. Here's some notes that he left for us. We'll go ahead and take a pause there so you can read it. Okay, your requirements. Gotta build a hut that's big enough for a Lego minifig. Hey, who you calling minifig? Base can be on a base, but no bigger than 16 square inches, which is really just 4x4. Must have a working door, has to open and close, and has to withstand a storm 2 feet away without falling over or apart. So we'll use the fan for that. You're allowed to use straws, popsicle sticks, up to a foot of string, newspaper, up to a foot of tape, and a ruler to go ahead and measure. So this gets us to talking about criteria, what you're required to do, and constraints, what you're not allowed to do or use. So we'll go ahead and pause this here so that you can actually get some notes or remember what those terms mean as you're working through the project. For starters, you're going to have to actually work together to design your project, and then by considering these criteria and constraints, and then you'll actually get a chance to build. So, good luck to you. And again, I'm glad I wasn't on that boat.